Okay, let's start. So, this video is about what I'm doing right now and what's happening in the channel for last few years. As I would like to share with you all that I have started my PhD in China, and I'm making this video for two reasons. And the first one is to record for my future self. Of course, maybe 4 or 6 years down the lane, I would become a doctor, and then I want to look back at where it all started. And second, because this is a very new beginning, a new chapter in my life, so I want to share this sorting with you all. This is the key purpose of this video. So my name is Suraj Kumar Tarma, and I belong to Nepal, Kathmandu city, capital of the country. So it all started in 2016 when I was doing a bachelor's in business studies, BBS we call it in Nepal, in Tribhuvan University. And in the fourth year we are supposed to do research thesis writing, which was very new for me, of course. And then even though I did a lot of research, I was not going anywhere with very limited information. It was so difficult that I don't even know what is the theoretical framework means, what does it mean by proposal writing, what does it mean by citation, etc. So with lot of hard work, lot of requests, lot of help from seniors, juniors, my teachers, I could finally do a very I won't say the quality is of course very less because the paper was no, not that good. I did a research about automobile store where I discussed about the financial performances and ratio analysis kind of thing. When I was doing my research, I realized that we don't have a lot of supports or research mentorship online in our country, in Nepal back then. Now there are so many, but in 2020 2017 it was quite a less, or to my knowledge it was very less. So my brother, he gave me an idea that why don't you, who have already suffered so much in your research, help people online. So what he did, he made me a website, surajtamang.com.np, and you know I started my research sharing, idea sharing activities from there. As of 2024, I have mentored more than 200 students online by visiting in person, giving them ideas on how to write research, a proposal, statements, what is theoretical framework, etc. So with that, my bachelor's BBS report, I started my website, and I kind of entered into the research field, academic research field. So in 2018, I joined my MBA in Pokhara University, Apex College in Kathmandu, and I was doing, I think it is the second trimester, yeah. My economic professor, he asked me that if I can join his company as an intern, because at that time I was coming from doing economic survey for more than 20 years in Nepal, so I did a good literature review, I think. So he asked me for an internship position in his company, which I readily agreed, and I think that started my research as a professional career in 2018. I did internship in his company, which turned into a full-time job after 3 or 4 months. And then I was working over there, and COVID happened, and I got my MBA degree during COVID. And in 2020, I was doing searching for job. Of course, I left that company and then searching for job, and I found this my another company. Where they were looking for business analyst interns, and I applied as an intern again. And then when I was doing internship over there, I got to know the what management consulting is really about. The company head office was in Japan, so I could work with McKinsey's kind of people from 2020, July 2020, yeah, July 2020. And then from there, I entered into the management consulting field, market research, business research, and then 2021, 2022, I got to visit Japan, Thailand, India. In India, places like Pune, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, of course, the Silicon Valley of India. In Japan, I visited Tokyo, Osaka, uh, then I think Okinawa, and a lot of other places. So During the market research, it is where my management consulting side came to picture, where I used to do a lot of slides, the consulting packages I started making on that. In 2023 March, I quit the job and I took myself for few months, but I thought it's right time to pursue PhD. And then again, my brother told me to take a pause and start finding universities, and then why don't you study again? So I did apply for, of course, US, Australia, Canada, and ultimately I land government scholarship, CSC scholarship in China. So in my experience, I tried four different ways of finding PhD. There can be a lot, but in my experience, for almost I tried for 3 to 4 months. So first one was, of course, we contact professors and ask them to take with them that if there are any running projects, and then we go to them and they will give us some research activities. That's one approach that I followed. I emailed a lot of professor. Second one was I contacted university and then asked them if they have a PhD opening, something like that. The third one is I tried some networks like my friends and friends and friends, something like that, who are doing PhD in US and Canada. So, but then again, not a lot of outputs. And the fourth idea that I used was my professors who taught me in MBA, in my BBS masters, and then my company previous CEOs, and then other people who are also doing PhD in Japan and other countries. So I tried all the four ways, and ultimately, the second option that I mentioned about uh, how university are looking for PhD candidates, and I applied to those universities. I applied to Canada, Australia, and then China, and then ultimately, yeah, China is where I am doing my PhD right now. This is my first semester. I got my PhD full scholarship, CSC scholarship, China Scholarship Council scholarship at Hofei University of Technology at FUT in 2024 May, and then I came to China in September first week. So that's all. Overall, here I have almost spent more than 6 months. I have been to Nepal last month and just came back in March. So I staying here is quite challenging. The language barriers things that I don't know Chinese at all. I'm just studying by myself, and then uh, the overall other things are the cultural difference is there, of course, but having been lived in Japan before, I think it's quite not as difficult as it seems, but still struggling a lot. So I thought that I would share these ideas to everyone out there, and then this journey is quite this journey should be quite fruitful in future. I already have my research body channel, and then uh, the research thing is already going on there. I'm still mentoring a lot of people in research. Even here, I have prepared like few papers already, which is in the process of publication. But I will share with you all once I get the paper published. So, a message to myself: yeah, I had a lot of ups and downs in last 1 year, 2023 to 2024, a lot, where I searched for a lot of things and etc. Also, in the meantime, I work with another company where I was doing consulting for the company startup, consulting startup for them, helping them make plans, business growth, sales, etc. So that was quite interesting as well. I got to consult a school, the IT department of the company as a business development lead, and then the expansion of the company to different countries, like where they can go, how they can go, what kind of what model they would use to go to that country, etc. So that was also quite fun for me. And then for 6 months I am not working anywhere except for supporting some startups online. Yeah, I am doing that from China itself. Having said this, let's join in the journey together. If you have any suggestions for a PhD candidate in China, please let me know. I will take that in future. And then I'm also thinking to make some contents for some contents for Nepali students like me in a Nepali language, where I can share a lot of ideas and research, how to do it, how to start, where to begin, etc. So maybe for a few months I will be posting some videos in Nepali in my own language. I'll try to accommodate that for the wider range of networks all over the world, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm really excited to journey. I don't know where I'll be in for a few years. Thank you all. Have a good day.